We continue to follow new developments in the case of a man who was at one time charged in the death of Forsyth County Sheriff's Deputy Caleb Mitchell. He was responding to a call for service last month when he was killed in a crash. Brian Castillo had been facing a number of charges, including second-degree murder and reckless driving. Now, every single charge against him has been dropped. WXI 12's Bethany Cates spoke exclusively with one of Castillo's attorneys to figure out why and what happens now.
Attorney Karen Gerber tells me this is an example of the justice system at work, where initial findings at the scene don't always match what the investigation uncovers. She says this case started to take a turn as more evidence was discovered.
We're going to let the process work, and in fact it has.
All charges have been dropped against Brian Castillo. He was charged with second-degree murder, misdemeanor death by vehicle, driving left of center, reckless driving, and speeding for the March 7th crash that killed Forsyth County Deputy Caleb Mitchell.
The charging process is the formal process of notifying somebody of what they're being accused of. That is not indicia of evidence. It's not indicia of guilt. It is the beginning of a process. And that's what we saw here, is the evidence led a different direction than that which was initially on scene.
Karen Gerber is one of Castillo's defense attorneys, and she says as more evidence came in, the narrative of the case started to shift. And she emphasized that the State Highway Patrol continues to dig into the details.
They could conclusively determine the locations, the trajectory of the vehicles at the time of the collision, and that gave enough initial answers to determine that Brian was in fact not left of center and was not the proximate cause of the accident.
She says while the Castillo family can breathe a sigh of relief now that all criminal charges have been dropped, it doesn't change a heartbreaking fact about this case.
At the heart of this is there is still a tragic loss of life of somebody who is a wonderful person. This is not celebratory either. This is still a loss to another family and a loss to our community.
Gerber also says she understands the thought process with the community, but this was a matter of trusting the justice system and what their position was.
It is challenging, I think, for a community to hear, wait, we thought this and now it's looking like this, and how do we reconcile those things?
Even with these new developments, Gerber says it's still unclear if the DA's office can determine if there is sufficient evidence to pursue speeding or traffic charges. We've reached out to District Attorney Jim O'Neill's office about the charges being dropped and are awaiting to hear back. In studio, I'm Bethany Cates for WXII 12 News.